Hello, this is Bill McAfee. I'm the president of Empire Title Insurance Company here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. We're going to update the July stats of 2015 just to let you know we're shooting this August 11th, which happens to be the 12th anniversary of Empire Title. I want to thank all the real estate agents and buyers and sellers out there who have contributed to make us the #1 title company in Colorado Springs. Truly, truly appreciate it, and I humbly say thank you very much. Now moving on, we're going to go and go through the stats here. So some of you are going to be a little bit disappointed. This won't be as good as like The Matrix or Mr. T or Princess Leia, but we're still going to try to make it interesting. All right, here we go. I'm going to start this out a little bit different. We are appreciating on both average and median sales prices at 10%, which in our market is incredible. Now, you buyers in the lower end and sellers in the lower end, that's where the major part of that appreciation or that growth is coming. Sorry, you people above $750,000, pretty tough market. For sellers in that, boy, you're going to have that home in great condition, have it in perfect condition, and probably have to work on sales price. $300,000, even $350,000 below, you got a good home, it's going to go. Sellers, you can push your price a little bit. Consult a professional real estate agent to help you with that pricing. Now, I just want to show you why it's doing what it's doing. Notice this is active listings. Notice here we're at 3,064 on a running average. Notice I'm back to 2003. We're actually running at over a 15-year low on the number of homes available for sale. Now, even though the last 4 or 5 months the number of listings is going up, last month we had 3,405. Compare this across the board. This is 06 and 07, of which we capped out some of the best real estate markets ever as far as active listings. So look how many listings we have compared to where we are now. Now, the number of sales. On a running average, we're at 1,034. Coming over here, there was only a couple times that it wasn't, and that was in 05 and 06. So number of listings, number of homes available for sale at a 15-year low, selling at a pace that we did one of the hottest real estate markets we've ever had. Now, what that's doing, number of sales, by the way, in May and June, we're covering July, May and June, those are both records on number of sales ever in El Paso County. Now you ask me what's leading up to this? Well, there's a couple factors that are leading up to this. Number one is we have an incredible shortage of homes. When the market crashed in 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, what happened is building permits went down to an all-time low, not all-time, but at least to the levels they were in 1960, so we stopped building. Now, what's going on now is that, so the number of homes, based on, this is a calculation of demand versus the number of sales, here's what's going on. We have a 3.3 month inventory. Normally this would be right here. What that tells me, this market is very likely to continue on at the pace it's on now. Now, this is inventory levels in every price range. And I hate to say this, you 750 and above, not a great time. Now, if you're buying in that price range, great. Now, here's the downside of our real estate economy here, only because it's a function of jobs. We don't have a lot of people that can afford that 750 above. That's something we're going to talk about, and that's something I hope continues to get better. So, moving here, my clicker is going crazy on me. There we go. Don't panic. You guys panicked on me. Okay, here we go. Now, there's some other factors that are driving our market. In this deal right here, notice that interest rates are going down and continue to go down. And I've been saying they're going to go up, they're going to go up. Now we have China's economy struggling, we have Greece's economy struggling. What that's doing is people are buying our 10-year bond and note, which is pushing interest rates down. I don't see upward pressure in the near term. That's very good. Now, here's another factor that's telling me, in the north end of our market, Denver and Castle Rock, and agents are coming down here because the average sales price in Denver now is over $400,000. Ours is about $270,000. They can come down here and buy a house for $100,000 less than what they can, if they could even find it up there. So in the north end of our market, they are driving it incredibly, okay? The one thing we're still missing is jobs. We're going to talk about that one in a second. But in this slide here, notice that basically 41% of the sales are basically 250 or greater. If I go back just 2 years, it was only 25% of the homes that were above 250. Now again, I attribute a lot of that to the market itself coming up, but a big part of that to the north end growing like crazy, driven by Denver and Castle Rock demand. Now, here's just to show you what's going on in our market. 29% of them are VA buyers, 37% of them are conventional. Conventional buyer means they're bringing at least 3% into the deal. That's probably a positive thing. People that bring money into the deal aren't likely to foreclose. They're going to try to keep that home no matter what. Now, this is what I want to sum today up with, okay? Here's, my associate said we got our 12-year anniversary here. This is what the associates think of me, which if you can't read this, I said, if you were a horse, we'd have shot you by now. This is what I think of the real estate market. It's incredible. Just think about this. If we get jobs into this market, what a market it'll be. We'll be very similar to Denver. Hopefully with the election of new city council and mayor, we'll be able to attract people into this town. And if we do, we're on the front end of something very special, not on the back end. Again, this is Bill McAfee. Thank you very much. Have a great week.